Hey, Mr. Woolley, this is Seth from your Christ Ace U.S. History 6th period. My fault. I'm still learning how to edit videos, and if I somehow manage to edit out that blooper, we're gonna see. Hopefully, by me saying this, I'll edit it out. But I like to believe leaving the bloopers added some rawness to it, combined with my lack of expertise on scenography. But anyways, let's get into the topic of discussion. The topic of discussion happens to be on the document because I'm have to switch to my phone because my internet went out. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, never mind. Okay. So, my topic is which countries changed sides during World War One and why? So, let me take you over here to my beautifully crafted, hand sculpted, state of the art graphs. My wall graphs. So, here on one side, once the war broke out, there was two sides: the Allied powers and the Central powers. And on those two sides, first side, we got Britain. British, old boxer, old rival. You already know how it is. France, and lastly, Russia. Now, funny thing about that side, and it's a little dip into some international history section, is at this point in time, they're forming the Triple Entente. What's a Triple Entente, you ask? It's an alliance between Britain, France, and Russia that was made with a primary goal of to make sure Germany, at the time, the new powerhouse in town after the French and Prussia War, and they gained independence. Germany made sure, Germany didn't go all Napoleon on them. France already had that experience and wanted to make sure it did not happen again. But anyways, let's get back into U.S. history. Even though I'm talking about foreign countries, that's the point. So, our Central Powers, as you can see, consists of Germany and Austria-Hungary. Now, if we could do some math here, there's 2 countries here. They're outgunned, they're outmanned, they're outsupplied. Pretty much the basis of wars. So, what do? Well, you see, Germany and Austria-Hungary, they decide they're going to secretly bring in a third player to the team. And that player, Mr. Woolley, is, hold on, I'm getting the tape because it got stuck because I fell in my hamper. That player, Mr. Woolley, was Italy. Now, Italy, why they joined up on the block secretly was because they were promised territory that they had previously lost. I can't remember the scrimmage that they had lost it in, but I just remember that they lost it. And losing it, they were promised that once Germany would fulfill in the Eastern domination, or the European domination, that they would hand Italy back the land they had lost. So, but you're probably asking yourself, oh, Seth, why are you telling me about the beginning of World War One and how the countries are lined up? We're supposed to find the Judas to the Jesus. I understand, because that's a valid point. So, but it's important. I felt like it was crucial because, it's hard if you don't know the teams who betrayed who. But either or, even though I know I'm talking to the teacher, but I'm saying just in case if I wasn't. So next, we got, so who switched sides? Now, this may be a shocker. I don't know why, but this may be a shocker. Italy switched sides. Yeah. See, once they realized that the promise of their land that they had lost previously was going to come true, because the Triple Entente, the Allied powers at this point, was taking key checkpoints and capturing key theaters in the war, and was essentially, they were winning, and they were winning good. So with that being said, is Italy was like, okay, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose with none of my pride. So then they ran with their tail in between their legs, basically, because they met up with the British, and then signed the Treaty of London. And it's kind of just like effectively putting them on putting them on this side. Now, this side is already stacked up. Now, Italy's not really much of a combatant, plus they have, pretty boo-boo military, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't remember that. I think it was between the Balkans or the Greeks. Either or, they outmanned them like 3-1, and they still somehow lost. Or it might have been the Egyptians. But either or, there was some really, bad military leadership in Italy. However, that's not the point. The point is the fact is they switched sides. And that's why they switched sides, is because they realized the war was not going their way. And they went over to Britain, signed a treaty, and was able to make sure they at least got a piece of the pie of the winning side before stuff went back. They basically did not want to go down the ship. So yeah, that's Seth from USA history, 6th period, and I'm out. Bye, Miss Wooly.